From a very tactical standpoint, we have to understand what is an organization. An organization has several components to it. There are tactics and strategy and vision. This is what we call the what of your business. Sitting above that is values and behavior and your culture. This is the how of your business. And sitting above that is purpose, which is the why of your business. Now, the why question seems very academic. To be honest with you, I told you it's very simple and it's very hard. But what purpose does is it's a forcing mechanism. When you are forced to ask that question for your organization, it brings clarity to your strategy. It brings clarity to your economic model and engine of what are we doing and why we are doing it. It brings clarity to your understanding of the stakeholders you want to serve and how you're going to serve them. It clarifies for you not just how you're creating value and capturing it, but short term, medium term, and long term, because you're asking that question, and that's why investors care about purpose, because it is indicative of your long term value orientation. Purpose is also about your employees understanding why are we here and how can I create a sense of pride in what you're doing here. Purpose is also for your suppliers to understand who am I working with. It's for your ecosystem of partners to know what does this business stand for. So I came to realize that purpose was much more than a set of words. But we all equate it as words. And we take the words at face value and say, what's the big deal? Like Microsoft had 3 purpose statements. Satya Nadella, when he took over in his revival of Microsoft, made a new purpose statement. And he brought the other 2 there to accompany him for it. So you have this idea that, okay, it is a couple of words, but then what do you do with the words? And I want to make it very clear, purpose is an ideal, not a purpose statement. It's a unifying idea of the commercial and social problems you want to profitably solve for your stakeholders. Now remember, when you answer this question, whether it makes it into the entire, that one sentence doesn't capture everything, but what's behind the act of creating that statement, it was ambitious. There's a kind of set of goals you want to accomplish. It has an idealistic cast. It's about duties and what I want to do. It's about understanding the stakeholders you want to serve, and it's about understanding how you're planning to create, capture short-term, medium-term, long-term value. And it's bringing that together. Now, having a statement is one thing, whatever that might be, it's what you do with it. And I think this is what I had to realize. And that's why the book ended up being called Deep Purpose. I wanted to have the one word. I was trying really hard to just call it purpose, but I just found too much superficial purpose out there. A lot of companies just did lip service to this idea, but the ones who got it leveraged it to truly drive growth. Purpose drives profit. Purpose drives growth. And that to me was interesting. But to get that unlock, to really get that unlock, you had to go deep with purpose, right? And that's why you see the leaders who really got it talking about it in very soulful terms. Sense of purpose, it's something constant, it's what we stand for, and it animates and explains everything. So I came to realize very quickly that there was a whole range of people talking about purpose. Many of them had an instrumental view of it, which meant need a purpose statement, parade it to our investors, parade it to our employee new hires, parade it to whoever, and periodically put it out in your annual report. And that's going no, and do some CSR, have a foundation on the side. Deep purpose, which unlocks growth, is about our worldview. It's a positioning statement about our worldview. It's an identity statement about who are we. It's about why do we do what we do. It's a motivational statement.